Hey Capricorn, how is it going? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If this is your first time checking out Truly Divine's channel, what is up? My name is Amy. If you're returning, welcome back to my channel. So this is your message for February 1st to the 16th. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. So with that, definitely a great message for you guys. So like I said, going back into the tarot cards, doing a little bit of something else that's different. So I have gonna get some extra messages this month because I feel like this month we need extra messages. So with that, Capricorn, let's just get started. So the first card that I'm picking up is talking about success. So it says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So what I'm hearing is that with the patient card, which says, I accept everything that happens in divine order. So the patient and the success card. So what tells me for Capricorn is that you guys are going to be in this place where the first half of February is going to be about having patience. It's going to be about allowing things to unfold the way they're supposed to. You will be successful. Whatever you put your heart and soul into in February, I do sense that it has to do with love. It could be work, but February is the month of love, right? So I really feel like what the angels are saying is that February is going to be a month of love. It's going to be a month of love for a lot of people. A lot of new connections are coming in. A lot of relationships are forming. So I feel like what the overall message is that, if you meet someone, if you're in a new relationship or a newer connection, it's about really allowing things to fold on their own. Have patience because everything that is meant for you is coming towards you, Capricorn. And again, you will be successful. All right. So I kind of wanted to go in and dive a little bit deeper. So I wanted to ask the angels. So I got a couple cards for you guys. So the first one actually says not at the right time, and the second one says within the next 3 months. No, few months, sorry. So what this tells me and what I'm hearing is right now is that, some of you could be in newer relationships, newer connections, and spirits coming through, like I just said, and they don't want you to rush that. They want you to let things unfold. Others of you, I do feel like a possibility of love is coming through. It's just there could be areas of your life that you need to work on, and there could be areas of this other person's life that needs to be worked on. So it's about everything is going to come together when it's supposed to, but I feel like you have to work on you right now. You have to work on you, Capricorn. You are the missing piece. I feel like you are the missing piece of the puzzle. So if you are in a new connection, allow it to go. If you're waiting for love to come through, I feel like you have to stop waiting for it and just go on about working on you right now and allow that to come through, because we have compromise. So maybe there's something here where you need to compromise. Maybe it's, you're not allowing things I keep hearing you're just not allowing things to come in, and Spirit saying, if you want love to come through, Capricorn, you need to compromise. You need to allow us to bring it towards you. But in order for us to bring this new love towards you, you need to work on you. You need to take some time for you. You need to heal. You need to let go. You need to work on other areas of your life. And that might be why the patience card is here. A lot of us don't have patience when it comes to that. We want to be in love, especially in February, right? We want to have that. But I feel like, again, see, we have the weight too, right? So if you guys were to just tell yourself, you know what? I need to work on me. I need to take care of me right now. And allow this new connection to come through and allow this new relationship or this person to come through, all will be well, because we have big, happy changes. So everything will unfold the way that it's supposed to, Capricorn. But if you are in a relationship or in some type of connection that, maybe this is, okay, so if you are in a relationship already, or no, it wouldn't be if you're married. If you are in a relationship, but it's a newly relationship, I feel like maybe you want to take the next step, but this other person doesn't, or this other person wants to take the next step towards your, upping your relationship or something, the next level. And I feel like what they're saying is that, within the next few months, maybe, but, now is not the right time. No, because there's a lot of waiting, a lot of, patience. patience, waiting, not the right time, within the next few months, compromise. Yeah, it's definitely love for you guys. But I feel like if you just get your shit together, Capricorn, if you just work on you, if you just figure out what you need in your life right now, what you can compromise, I feel like everything is definitely going to unfold for you, like the way that you guys really want it to. All right. So let's just get into your reading. I just wanted to pull those cards and see what the extra messages were for you guys. So hopefully that helps you a little bit. Okay. So moving into your reading, anyways. So Capricorn, this is where it gets really interesting for me. So I feel in this place, especially with the Nine of Wands coming up as your first card. So the Nine of Wands talks about you guys being really defeated. It talks about you guys like being really at a loss right now, feeling, unstable, feeling out of control, feeling like kind of like a giving up energy. Like you're at a loss. Like you're kind of, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're like on your knees, but it's kind of in this feeling of, why me, God? Like, why do I keep getting put through these same challenges, these same lessons? And I feel like the reason some of you are going through the same lessons is because you're not learning what you need to learn. So of course, Spirit's going to keep bringing it to you until you learn what you need to learn. So it's kind of this energy of Spirit's coming through and saying, look, like, you just need to hold on, because even though you feel like you have nothing left, you're so much closer than what you think. Because look, we're at 9 of Wands, so there's only one more one. You only have one more wand to go through. You've already went through 9 other ones, right? So if you just hang on just a little bit longer, things are going to start working them, like things that are meant for you are definitely coming towards you guys. Those blessings, those opportunities. But it's like, if you give up now, then all of that hard work that it took for you to get here, it's going to be worthless, right? So some of you could even be praying more, because we have the 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Cups with the 9 of Wands. So that just tells me some of you could be praying more. Some of you could just be feeling, like you have no hope. Like you're just kind of, just with these two cards, like I don't know what's going on with you guys, but it kind of feels like, you're lost for words. You have no hope. You like, you don't even know who to trust. You don't know who to turn to. You feel maybe backstabbed, but it's kind of this energy that, like, what's the point anymore? Like, every time I get close to someone, they leave. Every time I get close to someone, they hurt me. Every time I get close to someone, shit falls apart. But it's like this negative energy for you guys. I don't know why. It's February. Come on. The 7 of Swords, that kind of makes sense, because this talks about you guys feeling like someone's taking you for granted, someone maybe even taking you for advantage of you. And I feel like you're going to get to this place where you're going to finally see people for what they're worth, Capricorn. And you're going to be like, you know what? I have been dealing with this for far too friggin' long. I'm not myself anymore. That could be it, is you just don't feel like yourself anymore. You could be like, you know what? I don't feel like myself anymore. And I'm walking away from this, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a marriage, whether this is a friendship. It does not have to be romantic, but it just gets to this point, Capricorn, where you're like, I don't know who I am anymore. I've put up with your bullshit for far too long, and now I need to walk away. I need to find something bigger and better for my life, because this right here is exhausting. This right here is draining me. So it's being in this point where it's like, you know what? You have to understand, and I think that's why the angels are coming through and saying, you did all you could do, Capricorn, but there comes a point and a time in your life where if you're not getting the same reciprocation back, if you're not getting the same time and energy back, you have to ask yourself, why am I staying here? Why am I trying so hard to make this relationship work? Why am I putting 100% in if this person's not even putting anything in? And that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you're disconnected from someone. It does not have to be romantic. It could be romantic. It could be a friendship, but it just gets to this point where you're kind of like, you know what? This friendship is over. This relationship is over. This marriage is over. I'm not doing this anymore. I don't have the energy for this anymore. I'm getting too old. I don't want these games. I'm tired of feeling lost. I'm tired of feeling upset. I'm tired of feeling like I'm not valuable. I'm not worthless, because I know I am. I know that I deserve way more than this to sit around thinking that I'm not good enough. No. Walk away. You're juggling too much. Some of you with a Fool card, you're juggling too much. You need to find balance. There's other options out there. There's choices that you clearly need to make when it comes to this situationship. I don't even know why that came up, but that could be what it is, a situationship. You know, I feel like some of you, doesn't have to be all of you, you already have one leg in and one leg out. Yeah. You're kind of like, you know what? You're kind of like, this is what I see right now. It's like you're standing in the doorway is open, you got one leg through the door, and you're standing there, and it's kind of like you're looking back at this person, and you're like, I'm giving you one chance to tell me why I should stay in this relationship, situationship, friendship. And if you can't tell me a good enough reason that I think that this is worth staying, then guess what? I'm taking what I need and I'm leaving. I'm walking out that door. No? And I think what's going on with this person, it could be a water sign you guys are dealing with, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, because the King of Cups, this person's contemplating. This person wants to reconcile with you. This person wants to talk to you. Could be even another person, but it's like someone's coming through and like they want to offer you something, but you know, they don't have an idea of what to say, so it's really slow communication. So this could actually be someone new or someone that you guys have recently met, but it's like someone's here and they're saying, you know, I really like this person. I really want to come after this person, but I don't know what to say. So it's like, I feel like there is an offer coming for you guys, but it's like, I don't know how to express myself to this person. That's what I just heard. So, you know, that I think that's a new person, because with the King of Wands, this person's just, you know, he's really angry. This King of Wands. So you guys could be dealing with an air or a water sign or a fire sign, because this person, this King of Wands, I feel it very controlling. I feel it very manipulative, very jealous. They're very egotistic. Like they're very like they have an ego with them. Like it's just a nasty energy. And I mean, this person's watching your every move. So like if you're leaving this type of energy, I feel like they're watching you and they're kind of just giving you that look like, you know, you're not going to find anything better than me. Like, that's what I'm picking up. And you're kind of like standing at the doorway. Like, if you don't tell me a good reason to stay, then I'm walking out that door. And this person's just looking at you like, you're not going to walk out that door because you're not going to find anything better than me. That person's nasty. Whoever that King of Wands energy is, it's nasty today, whatever. But yeah, I feel like someone new is definitely coming towards you guys, because with the Knight of Cups, this tells me that there's a fast energy coming through. So someone might be eyeballing you. Someone might be coming towards you. Like they might finally get out of their heads and be like, you know what, if I don't take this chance, then someone else will. So I'm going to take this chance. I'm going to come after this sign. They're going to offer you a commitment. But Capricorn, what I feel, yeah, because there's two people, so I feel like you guys have two choices. The old Keeler just reminds me. But this Two of Wands, it also, for me, it talks about obstacles and it talks about challenges. And you have to know that whatever you go through in life, there's always going to be a lesson behind it. So with the Two of Wands, I just feel like, you know what, you have a path to choose and you need to really go within yourself and ask yourself, you know, what do I need at this time? Because that's the most important thing. You got to know what you need at this time. And if you don't know what you need at this time, it's about looking within, you know, because the rest of your cards, I don't really see any negativity. I mean, the Ten of Pentacles, you guys made it. Whatever that means to you, I feel like this is blessings. This is abundance. This is, you know, this is it. You guys did it. That's what Spirit said to me. You guys did it. So you closed the cycle of some sort. You closed a chapter. You ended something. And now because you ended it, you shut that door, you walked away, you know, you're going to reap the rewards from that. And I feel like that's where that new relationship comes in for some of you. You know, the Six of Cups talks about someone lurking. So someone's spying on you guys. Children could be affecting your romantic life. Children could be affecting your life in general. It doesn't necessarily. This is also the family card for me. So you could be spending more time with your family lately or spending more time with your family in February. You know, children for me also represents happiness. It represents memory. So you could be walking down memory lane and thinking about your childhood this month. And like the flower pots, for me, that just represents that things are blossoming in your life. Things are changing. I feel like once you get rid of the dead weight, once you get rid of the things that or no longer serving you, that's when your pots start to blossom. And I feel like that's what's happening, is that everything is starting to blossom in your life and you're starting to reap those rewards. And I mean, you're rising above what you need to rise with the high Pisces. So that tells me that, eventually you're going to get to that point where the water around you is going to be calm. You're going to take that leap of faith. I feel like bend, don't break came up. So for me, that tells me that, when you're in relationships, when you're in connections, when you're in friendships with people, bend for them for sure. If they need a helping hand, totally give it to them, but know that it's going to be reciprocated. So if you're constantly always helping someone and they're not helping you, then that's what I'm talking about. It's taking that step back to say, you know what, I have no problem helping you out. I have no problem, lending you a hand or being there for you. But when I'm down in the dumps or I'm having a bad day, I would hope that you would reciprocate that back towards me. So that's what I'm getting. I just feel like, at this time, Capricorn, you just need to hold the light within you. And by that, I mean, like, there's a lot of light within you that needs to come out. And I feel like it's the self-love thing. Like, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what, I may have been through some shitty relationships, some toxic people, but I've learned from that and I'm growing from that. And, I'm finding out who I am again. And if that means that I lose people, then I lose them, because I'm not that same person. I'm not that same broken person. So I feel like a lot of you are finding your way right now. A lot of you are finding the light, which is awesome, because with the Queen of Swords as your last card, that just tells me, you know what? You're taking your power back. You know your worth. You know your value as a person, as an individual, as a strong woman. You're pretty much unstoppable, or you will be. It's kind of like this badass energy. You're owning your power right now. You're kind of confident. You're kind of saying, you know what, if you don't like me, then shame on you. Like, I know what I want. I know what I have to offer. I know what I'm bringing to the table. And if that's not something you want, well, there's other fish in the sea, right? So, guys, that's what I have for you. It's actually, like I said, I feel like if I could speak tonight, I feel like it was an overall really great reading for you guys. Lots of pointers, lots of information. So with that, let's just dig into your oracle cards and see what they say. So we're going to read Mystic the Wisdom deck. So the first one says friendships. Nurture your relationships. The value of friendship is expressed by mutual understanding, compassion, and the ability to comfort each other for emotional support. Friends enjoy each other and trust one another. You may find that at this time you are being asked to assist a friend, or you will be making new friends. To be the best friend ever, give some thought of how to enhance your relationship. Friendship is graciously giving and lovingly accepting. So yeah, there could be something to do with friendship this month, where you start really leaning on your friends for support. Interesting. The second card says sensuality. Express your sensuality. Being a sensual person means you have heightened sense of awareness for touch, smell, taste, hearing, and feelings. Sensuality plays a big part in your sex life and your overall ability to revive pleasure from life. You like to take advantage of what life has to offer and live with love and passion. You are also eager to experiment in life. You can make great discoveries of mind, body, and spirit, fulfilling your desires and enjoying the ultimate contract with another. Sensuality embodies all the qualities of self-awareness, including your uniqueness and authenticity within your own comfort zone. Express your sexuality in your own way or rediscover your own vitality. Yeah, so live life with passion and love. Like, go within and, like, dig deep and, like, get it out. Like, be sexual. It's like Capricorns. February, be sexual. All right, guys. So hopefully that helps you guys. Hopefully that makes sense. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to my channel. With that, hopefully that helps you guys. Hopefully you guys have a great first half of February, and I'll see you guys again soon.